Where the people's at, though? What's up, my good peoples, man? What's up with all the good peoples? Like that nigga Bray say, what's up with the good peoples, man? Yeah, homies. Hope niggas getting to the bag, trying to get some money. That's the whole goal. I like these sweaters. Look, I'm waiting till people come in here, but I got these sweaters going out. I gotta make sure all my each one teach ones in this motherfucker. You feel me? Hey, hit that like button. I'll hit that like button. It's crazy how I don't see motherfuckers in here, but I see motherfuckers hit that like, man. Hit that like. On Hova, top of the group lean and top of the group line. I hope niggas getting some money or coming from some money, man. Y'all know what we gonna do. I hope we gonna come from some money and get some money, not nothing. What's the deal? Give me some news I can use, man. Hey, I know I got one person on here, man. Give me some news I can use, bro. On Hova, give me some news I can use. Tell me the word, man. On Hova, I got a gang of shit to touch on, and because it's like I've been getting response from the content I was dropping and speaking about the lack of LA leadership, not gang culture, not crimes, leadership. And I seen something, like I say, to go back to yesterday, I seen this shit with Sporty facing them, right? And speaking about the leadership of LA. Do y'all think that the leadership of LA have got bullshit and the shit that we had, like, I don't know, I feel like I've been in jail 12 years, bro. So I'll be trying to get an understanding with a lot of shit that changed. Like I say, a lot of shit that changed with me, I just got out of jail, bro. I've been out for like, what, 4 years now? And a lot of shit I still don't know. I'm still like new to this internet world. Like when I'm on this motherfucker, I don't know a lot of shit that's going on. I don't go look. Yeah, I scroll through, you know what I'm saying? I try to get like little to see the shit was going on today, but I don't know about a lot of people on there, a lot of their personalities. I'm not getting off the internet to check and all that. You know what I'm saying? This internet, this world is kind of, the space kind of crazy, bro. And this is how I know we got a lot of influence on the community and the metaverse world and the younger people. I'll be on this motherfucker popping shit, hoping that I get across a little nigga that's somebody, right? And he say, you know what? Let me go see what's up. And I hope it's somebody that I know, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that'll be even better. If not, I hope that a nigga, I come across somebody that's able to have the message I say, make some content, do something right, and just kind of like progress the shit. You know what I'm saying? Elevate it. Or whatever. To some type of like point, right? But when I look at this shit, I'm like, damn, I don't know too much about this platform. When I getting on here, I'm coming. You know, I got on this motherfucker and kind of went viral. So from there, I just been in this space trying to use my you know, I'm trying use my smarts and wits to try to encourage somebody else to do something positive. Because on Hova, I never got on here to have the intention to be negative with shit, right? Or to try to exploit nobody, make nobody look lesser for me to be greater or be bigger. That was never my plan. I don't be on that, right? But then, like I say, when we on this motherfucker and we have the knowledge and we have the understanding to know that we control this environment with the internet, we have to be more responsible in putting positive shit out there, bro. And the reason why I say that is positive, not, oh, it's Hoover. Nah, bro, like when you got Hoover and we got a spotlight, Hoover been bad so much. We've been getting the bad rap for so much, bro, to where we don't even have time to be talking about the negativity. I feel like, well, my homie, the state, this is me, though. This is my opinion. This is not Hoover talking. This is Triggerbird talking. You feel me? This is me, though. You know what I'm saying? I can speak for me. I've done enough for my game where I can speak for me on how I feel. And I just feel like when it comes to this shit, it's like, bro, with the internet, like a nigga don't want, like Hoover done been bashed so much to where a nigga don't got time to be trying to clean nothing up that they bashing us. But I feel like I have to give them the best experience when it comes to us being humans, bro. Because even in jail, my experience with Hoover, they don't treat us like humans. They don't treat us like people, bro. They don't treat us regular. They don't. When you go to jail, you get into the white boys. 9 times out of 10, bro, they gonna say that's between the Hoovers. When you get into it, the blacks and blood between the Hoovers. When the Crips and Bloods get into it, and you from Hoover, 9 times out of 10, when I've been to prison, I'm still locked in. I'm either out or locked in the cell. When the Bloods and Crips got into it, bro, on West Side Hoover, I went around to all the homies from Trouble in prison in Calipat. Asked the homies on B Yard. I went around to Lil GT, Lil Lucci, Jay Stone, Tony Stacy, a gang of niggas, bro, on Hoover, and I made all them niggas. Well, not really made them, but our files was Hoover Crip. So I'm not no fucking Crip, nigga. I'm from Hoover. I fuck with Troubles. I'm from Hoover Criminal. So my shit was under Hoover slash Trouble Criminal, right? I only say this to say that I know the difference between how they treat us. So when we come on this space, I just be wanting my homies to know they worth, they value, know that they need us, know that they piggyback off us. On Hoover, they do that. They piggy everything we do. They take it, they flip it, and put their own twist to it. On Hoover, bro. And they already give us the bad side of everything because they don't want us to flourish, bro. On Hoover. Look at Gumby, bro. All the shit Gumby did, all the shit that nigga, it don't take nothing for a nigga to take Gumby, a good nigga, righteous nigga, and be like, you know what? Let me show you. The homie had money, yeah, but he may not have the right guidance with his money. He may not have the right person to take him and say, look, come here, nigga, invest in this. Everybody that's telling the homie to invest is telling him to invest in bullshit that they can profit off of. But I'm saying, like, if a nigga just had those, bro, be like, look, man, to show the right way, we don't need no nigga for no bread. We don't need nothing. We just need to be showed, bro. And if we can't get examples from outside the community, we gotta have homies inside our community. I was on live yesterday. Somebody tried to question me, talking about give me an example of some homies that you got that basically like still locs and went through some shit and they ain't had to. Hoover, nigga, I brought a Big T-Bird, Big Day, Dirty Red. I'm a little Dirt. I'm speaking of, and I'm Big Bolo. Like, I guess a lot of homies I can name, but I'm speaking of homies that's somebody that we love, that we respect, that didn't have to go get booted and kicked in the ass and beat up and every day show their face and talk to us and act like they some niggas for us to respect them like we did when they was out here in the field. Dead homies, we don't. Because we respect our homies. We know, nigga, when we come across them, we gonna get some good game. Hopefully, we gonna get good game. You gonna know good survival skills. You gonna pay if you got the three L's, the look, learn, and listen. On Hoover, there's no way you can fail in life, bro. So when I hear homies and I see them and they be like, man, bro, I ain't telling them little niggas nothing. They can't do this, they do that. Man, listen, bro. You know what I look at when I see little niggas? Just like when I judge men and women, I judge about egos and emotions. If you're more emotional and you a nigga, and then your egos, I don't fight fucking with you. You need to be able to balance everything about yourself. You already got testosterone. You already, bitches got estrogen. You already is egotistic and they already emotional. So if you can't control the things that God give you from birth, dead homies, I'm not trying to fuck with no nigga. But as Hoover, I'm not on here to sit up here to be like, nah, bro, I'm here nigga to get a world that size that they don't get of us, bro. Cause I hope I be around locs, bro. I'm talking about niggas. I'm talking about niggas, bro, that we can go list of niggas that y'all know ain't no bullshit niggas, right? But the side that y'all never see in them, that genuine, that good side, the teaching side, is the side that niggas don't get. And you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that I feel like that should be seen, that should be exploited. Not no bitch ass nigga that they got booted in the ass trying to tell you fuck everybody over there. They ain't shit. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Let the locs talk. On Hoover, let the locs talk. Like, I see Snoop Dogg when he checked with his little homie, he said, man, that's your problem. You always talking out of turn. Niggas be talking out of turn on this internet, bro, on Hoover. And like I say, this internet have a lot to do with a lot of shit that's stirred up, bro. It do. This is why when we in these communities and these niggas on this internet and they starting shit, you don't feel like that and you don't want to, man, tell them. Don't ever be afraid to tell nobody in your community that you're not willing to lose, nigga. The fuck? On Hoover, nigga, if I gotta lose being around you niggas, man, take that shit over there. Go lose over there. We not losing over here. On Hoover. Now I'm gonna maneuver around and find my way, cuz on Hoover. But niggas just don't, like I say, niggas is game holding. Niggas is gatekeeping. They gatekeeping from the game, man. Stop gatekeeping from the game. Hey, let me know in the comments, right? Do y'all feel like niggas be gatekeeping from the game? On Hoover, this is why I say that. It's a lot of niggas out here that want to be the last real nigga living. So the last little teachings that we got, that we was taught, they don't want to pass that shit on, bro. Because they want to be the only one to say that I was taught right. Man, fuck all that. You was the only nigga taught right shit. Fuck all that. Man, pass the game, nigga. If you got some good games, some good knowledge, some good teaching, some good upbringing, a lot of people don't got that shit, bro. Dead homies, like, pass that shit. Stop holding that shit off. So when you get around young niggas and other niggas, you can act like you just shitting on them because you done been raised in a certain structure that you don't even want to fucking abide by. You just able to tell them how to be, how you was raised, right? But you never abide by the shit. Take that game, pass that shit on, bro, and let somebody do something you ain't did. Because obviously, if you niggas still in the set selling weed, selling dope, doing bullshit that you was doing 20 years ago, pass that game on. Make sure and let a little nigga, a little boss nigga go do something with himself. Dead homies. This just some, you know what I'm saying? Some game I feel like niggas should give every nigga, bro. Hey, this what niggas don't understand, right? Y'all let me know, but a wise man told me that free game is very expensive. How y'all feel about that? I feel like free game is expensive, man. Up here giving you free game, it's expensive, man. And if a lot of you niggas listen, I promise you, cuz, on Hova, if a lot of you niggas listen more, a lot of you niggas wouldn't even be having mental health issues, bro. Dead homies. That's why a lot of niggas do be having mental health issues. Because they don't listen, bro. They hard-headed. They in this fight for the wrong reasons, bro. You know, when I was going through shit and I had little issues and little bullshit problems in jail, that's on Hova. I had mental health issues. I'm tapping in with the lows. Look, bro, I don't feel like going outside, bro. I'm not feeling it, my nigga. On Hova, I'm not trying to get nobody in a wreck. I'm not feeling these niggas today. On Hova, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. That way niggas that nigga it up, man, bro. Hova, get off the homie door, bro. Or if the homie flash on you today, we already told the porters, hey, the homie ain't with that bullshit today, bro. Leave cuz alone. Leave cuz alone. My whole thing is I like hearing from the people, and I really want to hear though from like we know peace, all right. We understand everybody want peace, right? Everybody don't want the bullshit to keep lingering on. I'm saying this because I'm piggyback off of Sporty Face shit, and he was asked a question, and they were talking about niggas policing themselves, right? I feel like that's the problem now. Everybody been policing themselves. Everybody been doing what the fuck they want to do. Like, ain't nobody coming together and policing together. Like, fuck police yourself, bro. Me, I feel like this though, bro. If niggas really want to get something like right, bro, and I don't know what they call this, what niggas should do. They say that your phone is your weapon, right? Your phone is your new gun. Say for instance, your phone is your new gun in society, right? And niggas talking about how to help the community and the police, right? And all this, they need to become the police. Niggas don't even need to become the police. All a nigga gotta do is the niggas that's in the niggas that's in these communities know your rights. Know when a motherfucker pull you over in the car, I don't have to give you shit. I can display it. Listen, I can take my ID and put it right here in the window, like this. Hey, you want my license registrations? Put it right in the window like this. I ain't gotta hand it over to you. I can display it to you. Dead homies. Teach these little niggas how to conduct themselves, how to be patient and shit like that, bro. I'm hoping. I say that because this is the only way you're gonna change society. Like when you look at the Black Panthers, right? You know what made the and I'm not trying to have them hit my shit over the Black Panthers. I'm not a Black Panther. I'm not even old enough for the shit, right? But I'm saying though, you're the strongest point that made us in the black community, the strongest thing. Man, drop them oranges, drop that like button, man. I'm gonna tell y'all what's the strongest thing that made us in the community when we had leadership, bro. Dead homies. And this is facts. This ain't just what I feel. None of that, bro. Hope it. Like, the strongest thing we had in the community, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really, like, our support. That's the strongest thing in the community. And that's the only how we can build our community is our support. Dead homies. Support, bro. It's support. And I'm going to tell you why, right? I'm gonna give y'all two examples. This is, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm not saying, then shut your ass up, Trig. You always talking about some bullshit. I hope I don't mind. I hope I'll shut the fuck up, but I know what I'm pushing. I ain't tripping, right? Somebody gonna hear this and they gonna get it. Say for instance, right? You an enemy. You riding through somebody's hood and you happen to see a police fucking with some dudes, right? And they may be your opposition. I had this happen to me with Tiny Craze from Main Street. Police pulled me over one day when after Blue Bird got killed. I'm on 92nd in Vermont. They grew by. He had a black Lexus. He jumped. He hanging out the window like fuck woo woo. Cuz driving by while the police him was dissing the set, right? That caused so much frustration after we was released. And just the fact you keep antagonizing us while the police fucking with us, right? And they fucking with us for no reason. We ain't doing nothing. Just went to the store, right? I'm gonna give you an example. You see how they yelled out Main Street, fuck Hoover, woo the woo, distance said, pulled up, talk shit, right? Because they was legit, whatever. We didn't have no license, so they was honest. Imagine your enemies riding through your hood, seeing the police antagonize you, fucking with you, and you jumping out with your pistol. But mind you, the pistol is not the gun. The pistol is your phone. The new pistol is your phone. This is why when niggas get into it with niggas, the first thing they do is this. They gonna shoot a flick. They gonna shoot a video to the peoples. I ain't gotta pull no trigger. The new motherfucking gun is the phone. So when y'all talk about changing communities, you niggas have to be able to have some integrity to see somebody getting harassed and pull up. It starts from your own community. How many niggas that drive by and they see their homies getting harassed by the police and hemmed up and they keep going? Nigga, bounce out. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm legit. I ain't on parole, probation. What's going on, sir? I got license. What's going on? What is the on Hoover? They niggas not doing that and jumping out with these phones and making sure that this was a legit stop. Cause if you know your shit and you asking why this man been stopping you, hey man, why you would stop? Hey, look, man, on Hoover, they gonna get right with these phones. So the only way to change a community, bro, is for niggas to not get on the police and hurt them, but it's to understand that you gotta come together and record every encounter. Make them be like, why that man, them dudes ain't from over here, or hey man, we can't even want to fuck with nobody in their community because if I pull over one game banger, all the fucking game bangers gonna come out with their phones. And the citizens behind them. Oh, Hoover. Your gun is your phone. The other gun is the pen. I watched something, bro, on Hoover on YouTube, right? Y'all go look it up. It's a dude get pulled over with his girl. He exercised his rights so bad, kept his hand on the steering wheel, stayed calm. You know what I'm saying? He displayed the shit, didn't give it to him. All he did was, man, if I ran this light, give me a ticket. He was so consistent on that ticket and knowing his rights. This time about child endangerment. No, my child just got the seatbelt because y'all harassing me and they scared. You knocking on my window, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But he knew his rights to the fact to where they had to let that man go. And because his camera became the gun, and I'm telling motherfuckers, it's just easy as really your community coming together when they come harass you. The most controversial we face is in our communities, bro. Dead homies. They so look, I'm gonna tell you how cold. I'm gonna tell you how much they don't give a fuck about y'all. This how much they don't give a fuck about y'all. I hear people talking about EBT. If y'all don't wake the fuck up and see what they did with EBT, get it the fuck together, bro. Wake the fuck up. Everybody, wake up, bro. EBT was stopped, so let me tell you why EBT was stopped, bro. I want y'all to tell me if I'm wrong, cuz I like to be corrected and I like to hear people imputes on different shit, right? I ain't no type of person that's caught up in my feelings and I can't be told nothing. I like this. My mind stretches. I dream a lot. Every night I have dreams or nightmares. Every night, right? And they become visions. Sometimes dreams, sometimes nightmares, sometimes visions, right? A lot of shit I'm doing right now became a vision in my dream. But I said it to say that when you look at the shit with what's the boy, what's his name, bro? The boy, the EBT shit, right? We look at the EBT shit. Do y'all think it's a coincidence they stopped EBT right around the time Thanksgiving? They stopped EBT right around the time of Christmas, right? They could have stopped EBT all this fucking time of the year, but we didn't even need that shit. Like, we don't need EBT at Easter. We don't need EBT nowhere throughout the year besides at the end of the year. And that's because for a time that everybody to come together is for food. People have gained, they become so egotistic and so emotional to where there's no more common grounds in the families no more. My granny house used to be a common ground. My granny house is where everybody coming, whatever the fuck you did, you leave that shit outside. I hope, bro. Don't come to granny house with the bullshit. You know that she tripping. You know she spent 2 days preparing this meal for us. You know what I'm saying? We want to keep this going. Take that shit. When y'all get drunk, take that shit in the front fight. Don't bring that shit past us. We all knew, like, certain shit get nipped in the bud, right? But we knew that the food and the stationary place kept us together. Now people losing their homes. Where you gonna cook the food? Now, if you do could the Airbnb get somewhere to cook the food, it got to the point where people didn't even want to cook last year. Hey, look. How many motherfuckers hit that like button, man? Y'all let me know, bro. If y'all one of these people, hit that subscribe button. If y'all one of the people in my shit, y'all watching this, right? How many people on here cooked last year? Answer this. Answer by hitting that like and that subscribe. Really, that like button. I want to see how many people actually took the initiative to say, I'm not cooking. And the reason why people didn't want to cook last year is because they didn't have time to be cleaning up. Nobody wanted to cook because they didn't want to clean, right? Now imagine this. This year, they done took EBT from all you niggas, took EBT from everybody. I guarantee you motherfuckers will wish to cook this year. You know why? Because if a motherfucker invite you to their house, my nigga, they gotta fucking love you. On the dead homies. Listen, if you niggas don't get invited to nobody's house this year, if nobody invites you to their house this year, my nigga, to come eat up the food that's not off EBT, the food that's come out their kids' refrigerator, right? I'm talking about like hard, the shit that they go bust their ass and risk their freedom for. Think about this. Everybody don't eat Thanksgiving. If they do, they come eat up your shit and leave. So you gotta really love some motherfuckers this year for Thanksgiving to offer somebody to come to your house, sit up, waste your food, waste your time, bring up old vendettas, old shit, bro. And hopefully, if a motherfucker invite you to their house this year, you niggas better fucking love it, bro. You better love it. You better know who love you, because there ain't no Thanksgiving food that's free no more. Not after this motherfucking month. Not at the last month. Ain't gonna be no food after this month with Christmas. So if a motherfucker tell you to come to their house and they offer you the food to come fuck up, and don't go over there with no fucked up vibe, bro. That's my shit to y'all. Hopefully. That's my message to everybody that's going into Thanksgiving. Yeah, and I know we got Halloween, that ain't no fucking holiday. But everybody that's going into Thanksgiving, bro, we have a month ahead. A month ahead, bro. Understand, if motherfuckers want to be around your ass this motherfucking time of year for Thanksgiving, where they gotta go out their pocket and spend their money, leave that bullshit at the house, bro. Please, cuz. You had motherfuckers last year that didn't want to cook. I ain't cooking this year. I ain't cooking. Now, motherfucker wish they can cook. They wish they had EBT to say they ain't even got a choice no more, nigga. Hopefully you either gonna say fuck Thanksgiving because you ain't got nowhere to cook, you ain't got no food, and you ain't finna have people come eat your shit up. You ain't got no money. Hopefully. So, you know, we gonna see after Thanksgiving how all the, and it's like I said it to say that they targeted the poverty areas, because think about it, right? They say Caucasians, there's more Caucasians on the county than anything, right? There's more Caucasian descended people that's on the county. There's other more races than black, right? We in Mexicans, but they say Caucasian is more. The Caucasians just learn how to play the system. They learn how to play the system and still get EBT and work under the table, to where a lot of them don't even need the EBT, but they learn how to work under the table from all their family, from being together. They able to get it, but it's not going to affect their homes, bro. It's not going to affect a lot of these Caucasian homes. They just know the system. A lot of white people know the system to work, right? Black people, we so fucked up and so burnt out right now. We so lost to where we depend on that EBT. Nigga, we was counting on that little money. Hopefully, niggas don't want to go work. Nigga, why I get EBT? For what? And then they all go back, they like, well, shit, I work a little bit just to go keep up my habit. But other than that, I get EBT. I can just eat the food that the county give me. They ain't even trying to add on to the EBT with the hard-working food. So they ain't, so it's like, yeah, they shut down the EBT. Why do you think they shut it down time this year, bro? Because this going to really show you, bro, who really love you and who don't. This going to show who really give a fuck and who don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about the shit with Thanksgiving, it shouldn't even be, after everything we learned and gathered from that shit, it shouldn't even be more about how you fuck the game up. It shouldn't even be more about no food at this point. It's about how many people can come together and put that bullshit to the side. And I don't think a lot of people can, bro. Our pride's so big in this game, bro. We can't put our prides aside and shit. So if y'all that's on my shit right now, if y'all able to make yourself, make y'all way to people's house, man, and they love y'all and they give a fuck about y'all, and y'all could exchange stories, put a lot of bullshit behind y'all, and hope we'll figure it out. Those that's most traumatized situation. A lot of people sensitive than most, so they can't put a lot of shit behind it. And this is why we're in this state of mind of game banging, because a lot of people can't forgive. They forget, but they can't forgive. I think a lot of people have forgiven. They forgave, but they can't forget. And the reason why I say they forgave, because a lot of these niggas, if you don't forgive, why is you not taking action yourself? You just holding on to a memory to pass on and plant a seed to another person have hatred in their heart. But a lot of these niggas is not, like, they already forgave the situation. I hear a lot of these niggas, bro, they already forgave the situation. And I'm gonna tell you how. Everyone feel like they ain't forgave enemies, but you forgive your own homies when your homies kill your homies. You gonna hang with a nigga that you know damn well that killed this nigga, that hang around nigga, and this nigga know you killed your homie, has something to do with it, but you go do it too. So it's like, niggas can forgive, they just can't forget, and they don't want to forget. And when they do forget, they pick and choose who they want to forget about and when they want to do it. That's just it, bro. But my whole thing is you gotta hold everybody accountable for the same shit, bro, when it comes to accountability. So, you know, you ain't gotta be in the streets with it. It could be just something simple as your house, bro. Being at home, holding your family accountable on bird, but I ain't trying to preach no family shit, none of that. I'm just saying, like, they keep talking about the leaders and shit like that, but if these dudes are standing out the way and being leaders at home, why do dudes want to go to your hood and be silent? If you a leader at home in your household, nigga, you don't let your kids do something, your gang and your little homies are just like your kids, bro, because you birthed this shit. You birthed this shit. A lot of the shit that these niggas set for us, they birthed that shit. They birthed it, and they stayed around long enough to teach it until it became what it is. So it's like, bro, it's the same shit. I want to see more motherfuckers that's smart, that have more influence and start speaking, bro. Like, and not speaking because, oh, who when I met? Nah, nigga, I'm talking about speaking like, nigga, I get up every day, I go work. Look, nigga, you need a job? I want to see homies popping like that. I don't see nobody on here popping it. I see old ass niggas get on here popping about the bullshit that they did in the past that they will never do again. Hova, that's it. Oh, I did this, I did. But you ain't gonna do it again. And if you do, we want a nigga to come slap you so you can say who you is. No, nigga, if you like that, go do it. Go do it whenever you feel like you gonna do it. Don't get a group of niggas, don't say none of that shit, bro. Niggas don't be like that. Niggas would rather see you and say, oh, niggas ain't like me. Niggas stop gatekeeping the game then. That's why they not like you. They not like you, they not gonna never be nothing near you. They not gonna never be taught like you because you niggas keep gatekeeping the game. Dead homies. Like the game I know, nigga, I'm raised by older gentlemen, you know what I'm saying, real low. So when I give my little niggas game, it ain't no coincidence they look at me in admiration, they listen. I'm just the only one telling them. I don't know nothing that I don't do nothing, bro. I don't know nothing that I wasn't prepared with and haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, little bird them to get us, bro, we serving and whatever. While we serving, doing our thing, trying to survive through the day, he's sitting down telling us jail stories. He's sitting there telling us what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with the watch for. So when we get in these situations, bro, a nigga already was kind of like prepared and adapt, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though a nigga ain't been to prison, a nigga knew what to expect from prison because you had dudes around you that were teaching that game, bro, on Hova. They was imputing that shit. They was spitting that shit up in the nigga. You had to know the game. What's the deal with the good peoples, though, man? On Hova, what niggas getting into that? I got these sweaters, bro. These for my supporters, though. I got some better ones than this. Like, I'm going to have some better ones than this. This is for the supporters, niggas that hold the nigga down. You know what I'm saying? If y'all send bread in the super chats, I don't give a fuck if it's 50 cents, $1, 25, $5. I got sweaters for y'all, man, on Verge. Not the ones that have supported me for this long. I hope they have done it. I got them written down. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get them out. Y'all got to go to my Instagram. I got these. I got the gray ones. I got the gray ones, the blue ones. Shit, I'm going to show y'all right now. Let me see. Let me show niggas some shit, man. Hold on. The gray ones. Boom. I got some fly ass, the navy blue ones. You feel me? Some fly shit I'm gonna send out. Hold on real fast. My little nigga a politicking right now. Say I'm a politicking now, huh? What's the word though? Hey, I got them sweaters, so like I say, those that was in my super chat, bro, that looked out, that supported the channel. I got these motherfuckers right now for a nigga. You did. I'm gonna get them out though. Y'all just gotta send me the thing. Go into my what's the word? What's the word, bro? Oh shit. What's the deal? What's the word? That shit do. Now what that shit do, bro? I hope I send mine to you on Verge. Hey, y'all know, hey, how y'all feel about this shit with ATM Richie going to jail, bro? Let me know how y'all feel about. Y'all know ATM and Richie in jail, right? This is another thing I'm talking about with this fucking internet, right? Real shit. It's some other shit I want to talk about, but you know the homie mom passed away. One of my older homies, right? He did some crazy shit. Oh, I don't know his name in there, but he ended up killing her, man. Shot her, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to you know what I'm saying, my homie from the 50, my homie T Biscuit. Those who know the story, shout out to T Biscuit, bro. I hope a nigga homie did some crazy shit. I don't want to talk too much on it. You know what I'm saying? But he told me, you gave me the okay, you know what I'm saying, about putting the content out. They ain't went to details, but I just want to send mine to T Biscuit. For those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, the homie mama was killed by one of the homies yesterday. So shout out to T Biscuit. If y'all know Biscuit, man, go pull up on Biscuit. Show Biscuit some love and support. T Biscuit, the real one on Hoover Street, bro. He's the real one, bro. That's my bro. But I'm saying with the shit with ATM Richie, right? It made me think about that because I thought about some Fig shit. And my mind be going fast. But ATM Richie got on there, bro. And he, you know, as y'all know, he been on there with the shit protecting PFO. And you know what I'm saying? And the shit with Nova. I don't know if he in jail, but I seen, what's his name? They come up, the nigga was dead. He was dead. Come to find out he ain't dead, his ass in jail. Now, I don't want to say he PC'd up. I don't want to say he did this and that because I don't know his situation. Nor do I know why he in jail. But from the looks of it, they saying that he's in jail for tampering with witness. You know what I'm saying? Basically, fucking with the shit with Nova. And I don't think that he tampered her. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's the fact to where you're on this internet and this court date and shit is coming up. And these people fighting this shit and you keep on bringing light to this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You said what, cuz? ATM got what? ATM, bro, is in jail for allegedly, I don't know. But I heard he was in jail for, that's what the internet say. He was in jail for intimidating a witness, which was Nova, the little girl, right? I don't know how true that is, but he spent a lot of motherfucking time on the internet talking about the little child. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, anytime that you're on the internet, bro, a grown ass man, and you keep pushing this narrative about this child, like, I don't give a fuck. That's your homie, but your homie got some weird shit going on, right? And you pushing the narrative to where he's gonna get, man, let him get his peace and his justice then, nigga. Because you're pushing that shit every day for clout, because you see that every time you talk about this subject, it get likes. One thing about me, bro, I'm not going to see no likes and see a subject and keep on staying on it just because that video went viral. I move on, bro, and hold it, nigga. I don't give a fuck who like my shit. I don't give a fuck who see my shit. I know that I got 5 people in here right now that I fuck with. On Hope, I don't give a fuck if 10 people see my shit. I don't give a fuck if nobody see it. I'm not on here to do that, nigga. I know when my son get older, he could be like, nigga, I know what type of dad I had. Nigga, you niggas can't come tell me nothing about my pops. On Hope, nigga, they treat him different. When I'm around him, they approach him different. You know what I'm saying? When I see him on the internet, I don't see videos of them coming. They slapped him up, socked him up, kicked him in the ass, put peanut butter, no weird shit. They ain't playing with me like that. Dead homies. I'm not playing with condiments with niggas or none of that, bro. The fuck? I ain't toughening no nigga. I just know that I'ma die for that. It is the end of the world for me, bro. I'm hoping. Now when I go in somewhere, I'm fighting niggas and I look at niggas already like they predators. And it's sad when you from Hoover. It's sad when you from Hoover, bro, and you gotta step in these places and you gotta look at yourself like another race. You gotta look at yourself like you're like like you're like not really the victim, bro. Like you're the prey, like, cause you're amongst sexual faggot ass weird niggas. Excuse my language, but these niggas weird, and they be trying to use little gang shit to try to pass on their weirdness, bro. Like, nah, these niggas is gay. You niggas is gay, and y'all waiting to catch a load to do some weird shit. Dead homies, and you niggas that be around it that condone it be faggots too. Hopefully they be gay. Niggas be seriously joking to try to warm it up. Nah, you niggas in jail weird, bro. Hopefully that's why I say that jail shit, bro. I've been there in jail, bro. I've been there, I've seen it, I've been there, done that, bro. I don't find nothing fascinating about that shit. I be glad that I've been through shit, and it's like I see niggas' story and I'm like, damn, bro. I hear niggas' story and I'm like, I've been through 10 times worse. I don't go into details about shit because I'm not looking for no sympathy. But nor that I feel like everybody empathetic. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know the basics, the surfaces on what make me who I am. But the details of the shit that really went on, bro. If a nigga really get to it, a lot of niggas would be mad, bro. And that's how I know this game ain't shit, because it's a lot of shit I've seen from my homies, a lot of shit I witnessed from outside, a lot of shit I've seen with this game, period, bro, that let you know that ain't shit in here. It ain't shit. When I get on this internet space, right, I wasn't really on it. So when I come and commentate, I used to get entertained out of certain shit on here, like, oh, damn, this nigga entertainment, Charleston White. Now I look at Gumby, like, cause he funny as fuck, but the homie's serious. I know Gumby, so to me it's more like, hey, he's serious, he burnt, right? I don't look at Gumby more as entertainment. This is why I don't look at Gumby as entertainment. I know Gumby mean what the fuck he mean when he say he ain't gonna let you hurt him. He mean what the fuck he say when he say with certain things, right? He's burnt out like that, right? But the way he put it is be funny in delivery. I want to see what delivery he gonna have when a nigga asks him some dumb shit. That's it. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I said, that's why I say for entertainment. I don't really look at a lot. I look at Young Ant shit, but I don't look at Young Ant content for entertainment purposes. I look at it for informational, educational purposes. You feel me? The type of niggas that I see that I don't never want to repeat what they did. I never want to do nothing that this nigga did. I don't want to have nothing similar to this nigga. Shit like that. Like, it's more informative information. Now, when I go to jail, niggas, that shit is disappointing, bro. That shit it's more disappointing, bro, with me with jail niggas. Because I'm expecting for jail niggas to have more game about themselves, bro. And it's crazy because when I was in jail, I used to go to that yard, seek game, bro. Like, I go to the yard, I go to school, and I come back and tell my celly, like, hey, bro, you know what I learned today? Like, I was going back telling the homie Bolo shit I learned. You know what I'm saying? We going back and pew things like knowledge, bro. Like I'm sitting in the yard with an old nigga, and he telling me something, he seeing me, and then he giving me games and giving me books and shit when we get back, right? I used to love to talk about that type shit, like the shit I learned in jail, right? A lot of these niggas that's got phones in prison, that's on the internet, they don't even go to fucking school. And if you do go to school, is you go in school just to pay attention long enough to get back to the fucking phone, to talk about what you seen on your way back to the cell. Like, niggas don't go to yard. I don't see these niggas I don't even see niggas come back talk about night yard. I don't see these niggas come back talk about none of that shit, bro. They stand in the cell like, you know, I got the phone, they gonna try to hit me. No, take your bitch ass outside, bro, and talk about how you worked out. Talk about how the knowledge, talk about how the police play these games. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I feel like niggas in jail is too scared to bring light on prison because they scared these people gonna get up on them. But nigga, they already own y'all. In a minute, the feds gonna come get y'all. Once the feds realize that you niggas out here has been motivated by you dumb niggas in prison, all y'all going back in jail. They gonna lock y'all up twice. Hopefully you going to jail inside jail. Because whenever you become a public figure like that, and they know that you ain't learned, man, they coming. Hopefully they coming. They can't let you keep talking and spreading that bullshit message. So that's why I'm saying, when you niggas got a spotlight, bro, the least you can do is tell us your experiences, what you went through and how you learned from that. Like, when I hear Braids in them, right? When I hear Braids, and this ain't nothing about Braids, I hate how people be trying to put me against Cuz, and Cuz ain't nobody like that towards me. I'm not trying to compare myself to Cuz. I'm just talking about, I don't go around shooting innocent people. I'm not praising me doing weird shit, bro. Don't hope it. The internet will tell you, like, if I was a buster and some weird shit, they'd be like, nah, he did this and that. Braids, everybody witnessed that nigga being gay and YA, all type of weird shit, cuz, like him not tripping until he lost his case. Now he got problem with Hoover niggas all of a sudden. Like, this weird shit with cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his whole career. So my thing is, when my homie got on him, my homie Grumac got the paperwork right now. That nigga, I could have been on there bashing cuz. I could have had Grumac go viral. Lil Grumac, everybody talk about Lil Grumac. Ray Lowe talk about Lil Grumac. He talk about Lil Grumac. All these niggas speak about Lil Grumac, bro, on Hoover, nigga. Lil Mac talk about Lil Mac. All these niggas talk about Lil Grumac, bro, right? That's somebody. Everybody that's somebody gonna speak about Lil Grumac. Lil Grumac don't even know half the niggas. And if they did, He's so much of him, and he's so much of a real person. Lil Gumac don't care about these people, bro. I'm telling you, and if right now, bro, I can call bro and like, bro, whenever he want, bro, he can expose that nigga, bro, like on some like, the whole internet will have pictures of braids. Who got pictures of braids on the internet right now sliced up? Who got pictures of the scene where braids got his ass whooped? No matter what happened, who have, fuck the paperwork, who have the pictures of Cuz looking sad and weird? On hopefully niggas got that. Looking depressed and weird. That's how you know I don't care about Cuz, right? My big homie, Lil Bird, Sister Lady Braids. His brother Lil Braids, like my homies is, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. So it's not nothing against him. I'm saying that I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about braids, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell y'all what I don't like about Baby Braids, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I respect about Baby Braids. I don't respect nothing about him as besides him being a gangbanger. Far as he from Lanes and he's not confused about DLB. I love that about Braids, right? I hate the fact he have the name Baby Braids because he don't represent Big Braids right. I seen this shit called the Dead Homies with G Lynn. All these niggas acting like they come out the braid. Why none of those lame niggas talk about braid? Why they don't do that? Because y'all know that them niggas did some faulty ass shit to that boy. They killed Braids. So it's like, even they did, nigga, the lanes know they didn't fuck with Big Braids like that, right? So for Baby Braids to know they don't fuck with him and your name got popping based on the history of your big homie, right? And you fought for extra. Them 2 pluses for you, right? You don't even represent it right. When we see the nigga that fought for extra, we see a smoker nigga. We see like a nigga that probably was high, smoked out, tweaking. Okay, you fought, you got a skinny nigga squad, or whatever. You feel me? You know my homie Baby D, so you know I know about you because you know Baby D. So that's how you know I know about you, right? But I'm saying like, he do have an influence, bro. Whether I like it or whether nobody like it, right? Braids have an influence on the people, and he choose to use this influence talking about ignorant bullshit. The niggas he seen fight, the shit he see. You too much of a type of person. You should be talking about some like, you should be talking about the old niggas you seen do this shit, made it out of this shit, and how the ones that taught you end up not being what you thought. Because look, Braves, this some real shit, right? I don't know your big home. I know a couple of them names, right? But I don't know them personally. But the niggas that raised you, right? Where is they at? I guarantee a lot of niggas that raised you is not sitting in jail for all that time for shooting innocent people. So they didn't raise you right. They didn't give you good guidance. They didn't show you how to groove. They didn't show you how to whoop right. They didn't show you this shit. They told you how to whoop wrong. They told you if you go over there and just do anything, some bullshit, you're a low. No, nigga. You don't get no strikes for that. You fuck around and get beat up. Bro, in the Hoovers, you go over there and go do some shit to a gang of innocent people, bro, you will fuck around and get beat the fuck up. You fuck around and not be a Hoover no more. Fuck is you talking about? You want us to praise you because you went over there and hurt some people that ain't nobody, that they finally gotta go work harder to do something that they worked harder already to do, to keep them out the streets, and you went and killed them because they wasn't gangbanging. What the fuck, bro? You making people work harder. That's not even from our community. That's not even from what we talk about. So why would we look at you? So for you to make the mistakes, I feel like Baby Braids, to make all the mistakes he made, he should be telling niggas, bro, don't be dumb like me. Don't be had this hard ass name, slandering this name, fucking it up. Don't have this hard ass name. Cuz can't even rap. And it's the fucked up part about Braids, right? This how stupid you is. This how dumb Cuz is as a person. You baby, and I ain't trying to bash Cuz as a person, but I'm just talking about as far as like common sense. You Baby Braids, you got this spark. Why you ain't got no rappers? Your big homie was a fucking rapper. Nobody don't know Big Braids from being like a gangster. They know that nigga from rapping. They know he stand on business. He wasn't no buster. They know he's a rapper. Ain't nobody said, you ain't heard no nigga right now say, yeah, I'm in Braids, slap me up. I'm in Braids in the city. You don't hear that shit, bro. Hover. He was a cool nigga, fly nigga, had the bitches, can rap. You know what I'm saying? To me, like he had a very likable personality. He was a nigga that draw people in by who he was. Nigga, he was Devin Lanes. Nigga, he was the mascot. And not far as a negative situation, but he was the perfect representative of what a Lane's supposed to be. For you to be his number 3, I don't think that's what it is, bro. I think Mad Mo more qualified, but Mad is too quiet. Mad quiet. He don't, you know what I'm saying? He quiet, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, come on, bro. You supposed to be influencing niggas. You in jail. You the one putting content out there, negative shit. A lot of content that get resurfaced, bro, it come from Braves, bro. It come from niggas, J Hood, all these niggas that they solidified. If y'all notice, C-Star haven't dropped no motherfucking content since 4Leaf been in that cell. If I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. I can tell y'all why C-Star. Listen, the one thing about me, y'all can say whatever y'all want about me, cuz when you go to my lives, look back for what everything I said, it come true. Because I know what's gonna happen. I'm not saying I'm God or nothing, but it's like the goal never changed. No matter how these niggas flip the script, it's only one outcome, bro. Hova. So when C-Star got on here, C-Star knew a gang of situation because he was able to talk to 4Leaf. So he knew a gang of facts that kept people wondering, oh, you talk to Leaf? Ain't no telling what you might hear about me if I get combative with you, right? When Leaf got in the cell with Cuz, it was one power play that was made that changed C-Star's whole game. Damn homie, a bitch. And I'm not saying she a bitch, I'm not disrespecting her, I'm saying a woman. Damn homie. When damn homie got that cell hit, 4Leaf knew 4Leaf wasn't in high desert no more, so he wasn't trying to be getting that cell hit. I came down here to survive. I came down here to live. I'm not finna go in the cell with your motherfucking goofy ass young nigga and you done did buster shit. So now my cell hot because you did a gang of buster shit. 4Leaf cell on fire because C-Star decided to be on the internet, which wasn't C-Star's fault. C-Star I think C-Star is the smartest nigga on the internet. I think he's the dumbest. No, I think he's an illiterate game banger, but I think he's the smartest man on the internet. And let me give you an example why I think he is. He's the only nigga came on here popping this greatest shit with a mask on. Who else on the internet right now? Like, he gave up game. That's why I say niggas don't. That's why I say niggas don't. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all, if, man, hit that like button, bro. I'm going to tell y'all why C-Star ain't shit right now. I've been around Leaf, bro. Leaf is not a bad person, cuz I'm Hoover. I hate to say it because I'm from Hoover. I can't, they don't want me to say this, right? Nobody want me to say this. Leaf is a bully. A bully don't see gang. A bully see busters, bro. Leaf is a bully. He see busters. He don't give a, his daddy is from Trey Hoover. When y'all look at that nigga Draco vlog, right? Let me tell y'all something. DC Draco did a vlog, right? And in DC Draco vlog, he talked about how did y'all get on 43rd. They disrespected Hoover so bad on 43rd, hung from the pole. I get it, right? But this one thing they didn't say. 4Leaf daddy, Judah Bean from Trey Hoover, which got killed over there in the 40s. Y'all know his situation. Y'all can. I'm not saying the 40s did it. I'm not going to that because Judah Bean been hit by a car and ran over. So we can go into all type of shit, right? I really know the situation with the homie, right? But I'm saying though, they disrespected so bad. Do y'all think that 4Leaf get to prison and be like, fuck Hoovers? No. It's so many Hoover niggas that know Judah Bean, that respect Judah Bean. Hey, I'm not trying to speak on Trey Hoover, but there's one thing I know for a fact. They don't speak on Trey Hoover without speaking about Joe LaBoss, Nate. They don't speak about Trey Hoover without speaking about Hoover Jack and 4Leaf daddy, Judah Bean. That's facts, cuz. If I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Bird gang on Hoover, do low. So I'm saying though, when they be beating these niggas and y'all talking about these niggas be hoes and they have influence. What's up, Dulo? I'm hoping my 9-2s. I started listening to Dulo. I'm gonna catch my 9-2s up, my Dulos up. What I was speaking about, bro. I was speaking about basically how we do have a lot of control of this internet, but people they decide what they want to put out, right? And I was talking about the nigga Babe Braves. I wasn't bash nigga, but I'm more on with him. It's like I'm upset with him because he don't use his role. He used everything he know to be an indirect snitch. Baby Braves type of nigga go outside, see some shit, and go back report it online. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird because if you have this influence, bro, and you've been raised by real niggas and righteous niggas, I have never seen Braves bring no real niggas, grown niggas on there. G-Lin still rapping, bro. G-Lin is rapping. I seen some with G-Lin, bro, from Lanes, right? I don't got no problem with G-Lin. I think G-Lin started following me, bro, from Lanes, right? He started following me like 2 months ago. I'm only saying this because G-Lin is a name that I hear. 8-Ball Owl, right? G-Lin, shout out to him. He have a song that I like, bro. It's called Dead Homies or something like that. And in the video, they all come out the grave, right? That's what caught me. It's these gang of OG niggas, bro. And you got these niggas coming out the grave. I ain't seen no braids. I ain't seen no fake big braids on there. I ain't seen none of these niggas that's dying. Why not? Show homage to your homies, bro. And I'm not saying to him, but I'm saying to Braves, by you being a young nigga and you know these older niggas and you got the game, give some niggas some more game than just fights. Who you seen fight, snitching. Like, come on, bro. Like, that shit is bullshit. That's why, you know, I ain't lying, Dulo. I'm just basically saying this, though, Dulo. You know, I'm giving Braves his flower, baby Braves, but I'm saying that cuz it's just, like, I'm not from Lane, so I can't say no nigga disrespect no name. I'm saying he's not representing a Braves name right, knowing that your big homie was only a rapper, and your homies might have killed that nigga. They don't even represent that nigga like that, and you having the platform you have, you only big like that based on him, right? So when we listen to you and are representative of what a real blood or lane should be, you should be on that bunk talking about how to prepare for a cell search, how to understand when you're walking around, when they put on gloves and he go this way, how they, like, the eye contact, how you go to a yard, chop it up with some old real niggas, bro. If I was in prison, cuz, I would be coming back like, hey, look, hey, YouTube, I was just out there with my big homie, Big Bird, Big T-Bird, man, and out there with my homie, you know what I'm saying, like real niggas, my homie Al, you know what I'm saying, and he told me a situation back in the 90s how he watched this shit change. I would be giving y'all a game about how my older homies on the yard told me how they watched this shit change to what y'all look at as entertainment. Dead homies. Tell me I'm wrong, y'all. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. If not even that, niggas get on here and tell you, and they tell you about a fight. I be like, huh, what the fuck is this? Like, bro, I got a gang of stories. I'm from Hoover. You know how many fights I seen? And I know niggas be on here like, I'm glad Triggerbird don't talk about fights. Because if I did, a lot of homies, they would be in the red. A lot of enemies would be in the red. If I got on this motherfucker's perch about it. So it's like, for me, what's up, Dulo? Hey, what's up, baby? Hey, shout out to the homie Stretch on Hoover from NDs, man. On Verse, shout out to the homie, bro. On Hoover. Hey, so... Hey, Dulo, I'm speaking about the influence, bro. Dulo, you know what I'm saying? I know those that come on here and they make it like I'm just going off and ranting. I'm not ranting, bro. I'm speaking about the influences in our community, right? The older dudes who watch this shit fuck up, who have the opportunity to do it. Because I ask, cuz, I be asking, I be like, hey, bro. Then when they see me, the little niggas, and they be like, what's up, bro? And I say, I wave my hand. When I wave my hand to them and I give them the two, they go around the car, bro. And me, when I see my little niggas, I'm jumping out the car. I gotta embrace him right. I gotta embrace him and give him a hug, bro. I gotta let him know that I love seeing you. I gotta let my little niggas know I love your life, nigga. Like on Hoover, nigga, Magnificent told the nigga that I love your life, bro. And that shit always stuck with me because I look at niggas like your lifestyle and I look at your life. A lot of niggas I love their lifestyle because they Hoovers. And a lot of niggas I love their life. That mean that with you a Hoover or not, I just want to see you live, bro, on Hoover. I just want to see you live, cuz, like, I don't care if you jump out and see me in the Hoovers, nigga. I love to see you, cuz, if we in Compton, nigga, and you at the gas station. Nigga, I love you, cuz, I love your life, bro. On Hoover, I don't just love you, nigga. I don't just love you when you from Hoover. Because loyalty have limitations, cuz. Expiration dates. You niggas only loyal to me long as I'm Young Bird. You niggas ain't loyal to me when I become who I want to be. Nigga, on Hoover, I know what's for me. But niggas shit like I love cuz, and I know that cuz good enough to do what he did in the set. And when he do better, cuz got us. Like, nigga, I fuck with cuz. Like, that's all it's about, bro. So it just come down to that, like, we get. That's why I'm talking about the influences. The influences, like, I hate to hear older people in the set say, I ain't telling little nigga nothing. I ain't going to jail. You don't gotta go to jail, nigga. Your bitch ass ain't been in jail in 5 years. Tell him he been in jail the last 5 years, the little homie been in jail 30 times. Your bitch ass ain't been in jail in 5 years once. And you can't tell him how to survive like you? I ain't telling him nothing. You better tell him something, bro. Then why are you over here? Listen, bro. This is for all the older niggas, bro. I'm not bashing my older homies. I love y'all. One thing y'all niggas know, my older homies, cuz, I don't disrespect my older homies. I love y'all niggas like to death because I don't never consider you an older homie or a big homie unless I got love for you, cuz. And y'all know my ego, I'm humble. It's nothing that I can do to make me bigger than what y'all created for me, bro. The path, like, I could never, he could have one incident, I could have 20. But if it wasn't for his one that let us know we were strong, I wouldn't have my 20 on Hoover. So I don't play like that, right? I respect every walks of life. But when you got niggas that's saying that, I got a problem, bro, on Hoover. I got an issue with the older homies, bro, that's saying that they refuse to give up the homies game. I don't like that, cuz. Like, don't, on Hoover, stop. Hey, Stretch. Hey, look. Hey, one of my older homies on here, right? And you know what I'm saying? It's a nigga that I got a lot of love and respect for because, hey, what's up, E-Bell? What's that shit do? It's a nigga I got a lot of respect for because of this. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Um, 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 um. What's up? Hey, look, I got a lot of respect for my homie because at the end of the day, bro, like, you shouldn't have to have no homies that you have to tell them what to do or make them force them, right? We all come from a walk of life to where we have one common goal, bro. We have one common goal. And the goal is to get out of this. And this is why I say that. To get out of this is because this is why. When you become born my son's 7 months, right? He probably don't look like it. Rye's 7 months, right? So I'm gonna give you an example, right? When we babies, I gotta feed my son, right? I fed him last night. Cooked for him over. I cooked. Fed him, right? Put him to sleep, all that, right? Change his diaper, all this, right? We gotta do all this shit at the end, bro. On Hova, we gotta do all this shit. Like we come in this world, can't do for ourselves, right? Can't wipe our ass, can't eat. We can't do none of this shit. But then when we get old, we just babies. We get old, we reverse it. It's go in the circle. When you old as fuck, hospice. People can't cook, they can't eat, they can't bathe themselves. So we in this world just to reverse everything that we in here for, right? To take it from the top. This is exactly what gangbanging. Gangbanging is the exact same thing as to the real universe that y'all niggas fail to see. When you go to jail for 20 years, what the fuck do? You try to get out and get you a job. You try to get you a family. You try to get you a car. You try to get you everything that you needed, bro. Everything that you needed from the beginning when you was 18 years old. So you mean to tell me you split, my bad, this nigga flipping around. You mean to tell me 18 years, he knows you, cuz. My son knows you as hell. He be all in my camera. You mean to tell me, he knows you. You mean to tell me 18 years, he politicking with us, bro. He politicking with us. Hey, you mean to tell me 18 years, you didn't listen to your mama, you didn't listen to your family, but then you went to jail, got on dope, or went to prison with COs, and they was able to tell you what the fuck to do, and now you listen enough to be a good old boy. You was a good old boy. You was a good old inmate. I was a convict, bro. Anybody know me in prison? It's a difference between a convict and an inmate. I was a convict, bro. I wasn't an inmate. I wasn't just a prisoner. I was still fucking up in prison. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood it's a slap in my mama's face, slap in my family's face to still do what these fucking white people tell me to do after I got all this time. I had 2 strikes, 12 years, and I maxed out. I maxed out within my first 6 months. I lost 2 years and 6 months. So what the fuck can they do to me besides give me new cases? Anybody know me? Know I had charges and all that shit. I had new cases I was facing. Right before I got out, I had a charge. They were trying to add charge me, but they fucked up. So it's just like, only said it to say, bro, like, we do all this shit that we call lope shit just to go to the beginning, bro. So why would we let the ones that's under us, why would I let my son, bro, why would I let my child reverse everything that I'm trying to tell, cuz? Like, you stagnating yourself, bro. Like, look, you're going to be a gangbanger, you're going to be a teenager, you're going to be a baby first. You never go back. Once you're 18, you never go backwards. So now you about to be a grown-ass man, throwing away your life, getting 50, 60 years in prison to where you can't wipe your ass. And then when you decide that you can't wipe your ass, they let you go for somebody else to take care of you because the system tired of y'all niggas. Y'all think y'all getting out because y'all sick. Y'all think y'all getting out because some laws. Man, they tired of y'all niggas. They don't want to take care of y'all. They understand the laws of people, of nature. You get young, you get old. Someone got to take care of you regardless. When you coming in out this world and when you going out of this world, people's going to take care of you. They don't got time to do it. So you got to take care of your own, cuz. I say that to say take care of your own, bro. When you come in this world, you need help. When you leave this world, you need help. So we all need help, cuz, at some point. Stop seeing these little niggas doing wrong and not stopping them. Stop them. Give them help before they throw their life away, bro. Hopefully you ain't got to sit up there and tell a nigga, hey, come here, nigga, you wrong. Nah, nigga. Hey, Stretch, this real shit, though, big homie, right? This real shit, homie. If I'm sitting in my car in the set, right, I just seen this shit, and a homie wanted to jump out on this little hoe bitch, right? Do some weird shit. Tell nigga, nah, bro, hold on, don't do that, bro. Hopefully, and I'm on cut because, right? You're not watching your surroundings. Do you know that Save That Boy Life? Because while we sitting there talking, you see some other shit going, the dude put in this altercation, and I'm like, damn, it's bad because if I was sitting there watching you and allowed the altercation going on, I'd be in jail for some hot shit because I'm watching you about to make the wrong decision. And this a few days ago. So because I can't sit there and tell you, hey, look, bro, don't do that. Hold on. Come on, bro. I'm not finna say, hell no, I ain't finna tell that nigga nothing so I could be in jail. No, I'm finna stop the problem before it create, bro. Dead homies. It's not even finna get to there. Nigga, I love your life, nigga. I don't just love you because you from Hoover. I love your life, nigga. You may not love yourself, but I love your life. I love the life that you chose for yourself to be from our community. But look, nigga, my job as a homie, you got to do better, bro. Hey, y'all don't know, bro. I don't know my homie's story. Let me change the diaper. My homie Stretch, right? Keith Cloth. Cub played for the Clippers, bro. Right? Right now, the homie, he coached a team, right? I'm not sitting there and say that the homie is just the perfect this and that, right? But this is what I do say. Damn, Stinky. This is what I say with it, right? My homie, he made it out of something and he seen something, bro. So for him at this day and age to still have some type of love for his community, right? And still pull up on us and able to, like, nigga, he inspired me because it let me know, damn, I've been hearing about this nigga all my life. Never met him, right? And then when I meet him, he's just as humble as a nigga that I hear about. I don't hear about the homie bullshit nigga, nobody like her, none of that. I always hear humble nigga, did something right, you know what I'm saying? He'd have to go out here and do a gang of fucking bullshit ass, weird ass shit to be him. Like, we don't love Stretch because Stretch was out here stretching niggas out and fucking up homies and fucking in their baby mamas and disrespecting. Nah, we love Stretch because nigga, that's Stretch. Nigga stayed down, nigga did something positive. Nigga never forgot about us, know where he came from. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Nigga, bro, listen, bro. You would get hurt playing with that nigga. Like, you know, nigga, whatever going on with him, nigga, ain't nothing going on with him because I don't want anything to get twisted. I'm just saying. You got older niggas who grew up together. So whatever issue with the homie is going to be always with an older person he grew up with. Not saying it's bad, but he's entitled and have enough respect in the hood to have a disagreement with people and not get disrespected because he came from our community, bro. You see some niggas that leave and come back and they do what they do and they be successful. They can't even come back and argue with a nigga that got put on last week. They'll jump you. Nigga, the homie, nigga older, did his shit on Hoover, nigga, did his due diligence, saved a lot of you niggas in the industry. My bad, I'm changing my son right now. A lot of you niggas got saved in the industry, right? And we don't even talk about that. Hey, I mean, I swear to God, hey, Stretch, right? This some real shit, right? If we was gonna sit up there and talk about all the people, bro, and all that, look, the controversy that went on in the NBA, right? You know, and I wish you would. I want to get the homie on here because the NBA got a lot of shit going on, right? And I just want to get the homie insight of the games that was going on. Hey, if you hear me, Stretch, right? You see how the NBA got this investigation? What do you feel about the investigation, right? Because we see that right now, the feds is not just on the gang members. The feds is on everything, right? And it's not even that. The media is so caught up and so scared of the feds, these people gonna send them at you because they know that this is where it go bad. I'm gonna give you an example, right? They said that the feds hit the power rules. Let me hit that like button if y'all heard that. If y'all heard the feds hit the power rules, hit that like button, that subscribe button. Let me tell y'all something very important and valuable that they would not share on our community. And I know a few dudes, right? I know a few dudes, and this gonna go back to the dude. I'm gonna everything I'm saying right now is gonna revert back to the little dude from Main Street. And I'm gonna give y'all an example of how they don't give a fuck about us. I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? Now, the feds just hit the West Side power rules, right? Or allegedly hit the power rules. I'm not gonna give them the cap, and it's a few of them, right? Hit that like button if y'all heard about that. The feds hitting the power rules. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock on Hoover. I fuck with Rick Rock content. I think Rick Rock is a solid nigga, bro. I don't know him, but him and S. Wiggins, they always had respect and showed me respect when it come to speaking about me, right? Or reaching out. And I never heard nobody say no weird shit. So when I look at them as men, I got you, fatty. I see certain like levels of them right when they speak. Are you articulate? I got you. Come here. I gotta put your diaper on, boy. Who you think you is? Stripper? Right? But he covered that content, right? Okay, right. And the crazy thing about this content, you like to be naked. Crazy thing about this content, they say all the power rules, right? All the power rules got off from what went on. Why ain't nobody reporting that? Why ain't nobody reporting how the power rules stayed down and stayed solid? You know what I'm saying? If they saying it's 60 of them niggas and they all stay solid and got out, why is they not pushing that? Why is people why is the people that's on the internet, right? The content creators, why is they not saying, you know what? We pushing Big U shit every day. We pushing Big U got caught up. We pushing Young Thug. We pushing all the wrong shit. All the people that's been caught up and turned bad, that's what they pushing. They want y'all to believe that you can't get out of it. If you do, look at Dirt. They talk about Dirt all the motherfucking time, right? Right? They talk about this shit all the motherfucking time, right? But what they don't do is talk about the power rules stay down, stay solid, and they let all them niggas go. This is how you supposed to do. And I'm not saying though, stay solid to where, I mean, I'm not saying impute to not, don't tell. I'm saying though, hey man, these people paint all type of pictures to fuck up our communities. And you see how if I snatch up 60 people, that mean that majority rule. 40 something people got to be saying, I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck what these people talking about. We can't say nobody ain't said nothing, but we know that the people that did talk, they didn't give up enough valuable information to make it make sense. Dead homies. 60 people, somebody gonna say something, but it gotta make sense. The right people not talking. So what I'm saying is though, when you get shit like that, bro, people don't give light to that. Like how to, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, right now, listen, I swear to God, cuz, hey, Stretch, if you hear me, bro, drop an orange. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, right? On that power rule indictment, every nigga that, all right, the main streets, right? The main streets, the dude got killed. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say, I send my condolences to his family, bro. It's real shit. Because his family is some homies. He got family from the set. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he got family from Avalon. I found out that he got family closer to me that I knew anyway, right? Wham. What's up, 50? What's up, 52? Hey, look. But let me catch up on what I'm talking about the Rico, bro. The Rico shit with the power rules, bro. How they stay solid and how the internet is not congratulating that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want y'all to clip this motherfucker, share my shit, all that, bro. Because a lot of shit I be saying, they don't want to talk about. They want to sweep it under the rug. Everybody reclipping Munchie and Wack getting into it. Fuck Munchie and Wack getting into it. That's not classic because Munchie got on a fucking wig talking to Wack about some shit laying on his booty. Fuck that, man. Bro, listen, both of them cool with me. But that whole conversation was felonious to me. It was goofy, bro. The way I look at Wack, and he indulged in Munchie shit, and the way I look at Munchie, he indulged in Wack shit. I said, bro, I know Ant too. So I know all three of these niggas up here individually. I don't know Wack far as just buddy, but I done met Wack over 5 times, about 5 times, you know what I'm saying, 5, 6 times, to where I know that Wack is a calm, collected person in the way he presents himself, right? So if they get on there and they be doing certain shit, be like, come on, bro. And then I'm seeing how everybody keeps sharing that. I'm like, damn, where's the solidness? Where's people sharing the power rule shit? There's just a nigga named YS Shots, bro. I don't know if y'all know who YS 30 Shot or YS Shots is, right? This little nigga he hard. The little nigga from West Side. He was a part of that indictment. I don't know if y'all know, but YS Shot was part of the indictment. This is why I compare him to the nigga from Main Street. When that dude from Main Street died, everybody act like they could have just gave him a chance, and he just hit me out and told me to put in. Oh man, he put me. Everybody keeps saying the nigga from Main Street reached out to them and they didn't do shit for him. They didn't put him on the blogs. Now this dude lost his life. Every nigga he reached out to had a story about him, acting like they could have saved his life. Why is y'all not reaching out to the motherfucking power rules? Whack, 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 whack. Again, whack. Why is y'all not reaching out to the solid power rules in that case, nigga? And make sure they don't lose their life or they don't be back in a situation with a fucking Rico. Y'all, like, it's crazy, like, y'all niggas praise Brick Baby, but then nobody fucking Brick Baby like that before he was out. Like, it's, like, I don't be getting it. Big U, all day. But nobody fucking Big U like that. If Big U had the support he got on Instagram, I guarantee you wouldn't have been in jail. It would have been impossible. So everybody on that power rule case, bro, niggas should have an interview. They should be represented. Taboo, one of my boys, bro, on Hova. Nigga, Taboo was in prison with, he was in the county with me. Ask Taboo about me, bro, on Hova. Now, I don't know like I was on him, but he know I ain't no buster, none of that on Hova. He know that nigga ain't gonna fight. Hey, I got into it with the power rules in the dorm because I went and squabbled some niggas that didn't tell them I was gonna fight. I was in East Max on Hova 331 with Taboo and them. I pushed back the bunks and I squabbled a nigga and they was mad. They like, man, you gotta tell him. I didn't know the rules. I was like, nigga, I wanna fight, we're gonna fight. We going to the back and we finna push these racks and squabble. Dead homies. I ain't telling no Mexicans. I'm not telling no blacks. I'm not telling nobody. We finna back here and squabble. All they hear, they hear, oh, Hoover, they hot, they mad. Like, you gotta tell us, nigga, we on Hoover. So, then Taboo, one of my boys that's on that case. Good nigga, though. Hoover, work and all that, right? Hoover, he's street. Talk to you, a good nigga, though. Everybody know him. But my whole thing is, though, a nigga like him should get an interview. Taboo should get an interview, bro. YS Shots should get an interview. Everybody at Westside Power that came out on top should get an interview, bro. They should get some type of recognition. They should get content redid. You niggas did the content when them niggas went to jail. So everybody that made it out that shit, and them niggas got out in days. A lot of them, they say all the niggas got out, allegedly, or all the niggas got out. Unless the ones that they ran up on and caught with, like, you know what I'm saying, personal shit at time. What I'm saying, though, as far as that Rico, allegedly all of them got out. Why is there no content about that? That just shows you the lack of support from black people on telling us how to not be a quarter horse in the race, bro. Everybody wants you to be a quarter horse race, a quarter horse in the race and give up. But when it comes to you keep going, nobody want to praise that, bro. On Hoover. So my thing is, man, we got to start giving flowers to homies that's been through here, been there, done that, that's still going. If they take the initiative to tell you something right, all you little niggas should be sitting back listening to it. Like, you know what? He didn't get booted in the ass. He didn't get off dope. Nobody had to fuck him up for him to tell us, look, bro, do what you need to do. On Hoover, look, if you niggas want to do something better, don't wait for nobody to chase you out the set. Don't wait till you have a baby. And I'm like, nah, nigga, on Hoover, you want to do something better? Go do something better, bro. On Hoover, like, look, nigga, we love you, nigga. Whenever you ready to come back, nigga, listen. Ain't nothing cooler about having little homies all piling up to go to one football game. Little homies piling up to go to one basketball game. Just imagine if we had a Hoover nigga right now, and he could be from Texas. He could be from motherfucking Albuquerque. If this imagine this though, right? Imagine if we had one nigga from the set, little nigga that homies consistently seen something in. Told him how to be a reason why. I'm gonna tell you why we don't have rappers. This is why our rap. I'm gonna tell y'all why Hoover rap gang don't work. We only got each other. But Hoover niggas will not support each other because we never had a leader. So niggas, you have niggas that have more say, so you have majority, right? You have niggas that's been around longer that have more seniority, so they have a more put it like this. If it's 6 of us, right, and something go bad, they gonna say, who was there? Triggerbird was there, this nigga. They gonna look at who's the more credible, who have the most credible word, who been in the set longer, who have the most credible word, who have the most integrity. So when I figure that out, they gonna say, let me talk to Bird. Or let me talk, who else there? Let me talk to T-Bone them, right? And then what happened? So when we tell a story, we accountable. Because y'all niggas was there and you telling me this happened, you accountable. I'm not gonna go listen to a nigga that's been lying. I'm not gonna listen to a nigga that's been getting beat up in the set and ask him what happened. I'm not gonna ask a nigga that got DP last week what happened. I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna ask a nigga that's been thugging, bro, that understand this shit. Oh, hey, I gotta holler at TK. That's my brother, man. TK want to do an interview, bro. But I'm gonna have to do them. I'll be proud. We need a baby Bolo interview, bro. We need a baby Bolo, bro. We get a baby Bolo interview on Hoover, nigga. Baby Bolo, them niggas right there. Good on Hoover. Tiny Code. We need a Tiny Cobra interview. It's a lot of homies I can go down the list, bro. But I'm talking about like far as interview. I don't want to interview homies that just got a gang shit. I want to interview homies that's somebody, and y'all niggas only see them as gangsters because when it come to being gangbanger. Hey, let me tell you about Group Mac, right? And TK. This the funny part about them, right? And us, right? Like, and I'm not trying to compare myself to them. They're my brothers, bro. You know. So I ain't trying to, but on hopefully, like, they're my brothers, bro. You know, we one and the same. Like, I love these niggas, right? You know, that's my immediate circle. Like, this my niggas, right? The cool thing about my immediate circle, even like my big and them, you know, my big and them older, you know what I'm saying? My brother Tiny Will and them older, right? Ain't nobody out here trying to be who they know they are already. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I hear Group Mac be laughing at y'all niggas like, but it's like, I listen to all these niggas sound hard that gotta bring Group Mac's name up to validate themselves as gangbangers. Or listen, you right here chilling. Right. What's happening? Right here chilling. Like, I'm be like, niggas be like, they look for the validation. I don't be seeing that in the homies, bro. They be cool. They don't be giving a fuck about these niggas. It just be niggas be using the homie for validation. So that's like, I want to get homies like that. I want to get homies that y'all hear about and they don't even give a fuck about that shit. They're like, all right, nigga. They don't want to hear. They like, nigga, damn, I'm a lope, but nigga, I ain't got to talk about these niggas. I love that shit, cuz, on Hover. He about to go to the set in a minute. Huh. So we finna go to the set, though. So we gotta go do something, huh? Ryan finna go to the set with me. Say, huh, we be thugging. Nigga thugging, huh? So what's happening to the peoples, though? You trying to politic? You trying to politic the peoples? Huh? Nah, real shit, though, bro. That's why I say, nigga need more of niggas that, like, know what's up. Like, no, ain't nothing, nigga, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But the lifestyle we live, bro, is not here to be glamorized or to be like, it's just some type of like that's not the goal, bro. The goal is not to be glamorized. We just some type of like, nah, bro. Hopefully it's not, cuz nigga our shit. They said show the hoodie, cuz. I got you. Where you at, dude? Hey, all you gotta do is hit me up in my inbox, right? And let me know size and shit on Verge. I got some fly ones right here. For those who ain't seen these, look. Hold on, fat boy. I got all sizes and colors, bro. And look, these for the supporters. These ain't even on no selling shit, bro. I ain't selling these. The ones I'm selling is fly. They stitched in. On Hover, they stitched in. The tree is like silhouette type. All this shit stitched, right? These the ones that my supporters, the niggas that's been looking for a nigga, bro. On Hover, all the ones that's fucking with a nigga. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got, hey. The shit right here, niggas that done sent me $5, $3, $2, 50 cents. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Anybody that's supporting a nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's a quarter. I got y'all shit. So I got a few people written down in my, look. Y'all just got the sizes depending on the color. I got some extra larges for this. I got some larges for this, extra larges. For these, I got medium. These blue ones got mediums. I don't got extra larges for these. I only got mediums and I only got larges, bro. And smalls for the blue ones. I got smalls for the gray, medium, large. I have extra large for these right here, these blue ones. And I think extra large for a gray one. And I think this one of these blue ones is an extra large. That's all the supporters. I got y'all shit on Verge, nigga. The other ones I'm about to get, it ain't even gonna be my Instagram shit. There's some other little clothing line shit I got. These just the motherfucker that watch my page, that support. I want to see them with something on Verge. I'm gonna show my appreciation. Because on Hover, why I'm be getting paid from this shit and I can't look out for the ones that look out for me. That's crazy. On Hover, I already don't even need the bread. That's why I don't do it for the bread. I just like giving game because I see shit, bro. I be like, damn. Like, nah, I'm gonna get you one, bro. Nah, I got you, bro. Hey, 3X. So if you need a 3X, I'm gonna go 3X and 2X, nigga. I'm gonna go get them specifically because I got a whole bag of shit right here. A lot of these motherfuckers right here ain't even, this all colors right here. A lot of this right here, these sweaters right here. So I got different colors in this motherfucker too. Over, but them the ones I'm gonna do fly, bro. I'm gonna do the motherfuckers fly. I'm stitching like what's the word? Gonna be out big, stitched, you know what I'm saying? All this shit this is just some printing shit, you know what I'm saying? The stitching gonna be hard as fuck. And then I'm gonna change. I got the name kind of different. Yeah, I'm Vert gang. Free Big TK, that's my low, bro. I love TK, cuz. I can't say exactly when to get out, but TK showed though, bro. Oh, that's my brother. I ain't heard from cuz since 9 Tuesday though. He had tapped in with me and shit, talked to him with his folks, but you know what I'm saying? They didn't got him off of Lancaster. He in a whole nother prison right now. He don't really be on like that. And when he do, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he don't, you know, like I say, niggas still got time to do, bro. So our thing is not to get on here and just and be trying to like take over with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be on the weird shit. Just be like, bro, we trying to save our community, cuz. You know, and I talk to my brother TK and them, bro. We try to give game to each other. I learned from cuz learned from me. But the whole goal is the shit that we knew before us, Lil Bird and them taught us, Tiny Chill and them taught us. Tell the homies, cuz. Hopefully, you can give it up all you want. Man, listen, bro. Y'all let me know, bro. It's 13 people in here, right? I appreciate all y'all in here. But y'all let me know, cuz. The niggas that y'all encountered in life, is there any niggas like that around? Like, I want y'all to really think about that shit. Think about that shit, bro. Think about it. Think about it, bro. Is it really? Hey, Stretch. When you look at this shit, you older, bro. Look at the niggas that's after you and before you, bro. How many niggas can sit there and tell you that, man? Look, bro, I've been around with this. What's my little nigga? You don't got that, bro. A nigga to sit there and tell you, look, I'ma pass down what was taught to me. They don't do that. What niggas do is this, and I notice it. I'm like, ooh, I don't want to be no bitch ass homie like that, cause I can't do it. I can't see myself being that nigga like that. Niggas that have game, and they don't want to pass you the game because you got potential. So they don't want you to get the game, reach the potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to be the realest niggas still alive. They want to be the last real ones. Man, fuck all that last real one shit. Nigga, if you a real one, pass that shit on. If he ain't a real one, he not gonna get it. If he's not, listen, bro. My homies tell me shit all the time. I got this, if you know me, I got a kind of persona that I understand about me that I'm not paying attention, or you might get the impression that I don't give a fuck or whatever because I'm aware of my surroundings. I don't get caught up in a conversation with a nigga to where you think I'm all eyes and ears with you, right? That's not it. But on Hova, at the end of the day, I listen to everybody, bro. Hova. And there's times where I walk off and the homie say something and he don't even think that he told me something that I acknowledge. And on Westside Hova, nigga, I walk off and that shit be in my mind. Over and over and over, and this shit in a Hova. And even if I don't got that situation in my life at that point, I run into it later on and be like, ooh, damn, this nigga warned me about that. That's why you teach, nigga. That's why it's each one teach one. You're not gonna get an effective. I keep talking about this shit alone, homie. But I just hate that niggas don't understand that you're not gonna get an effective result out of shit in life, bro. When you fucking with people, you have to keep installing into them. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, nigga, bro, I see you. Hey, I see you, loved one. Hey, come here. Hey, time I see you, bro, you dress. Every time I see you, bro, you respectful. Every time I see you, bro, I love seeing you. Hey, I love seeing you alive, bro. Hey, nigga, keep doing what you doing. I love the fact you keep pushing. Hey, keep that smile. Them little niggas love that shit. Dead homies. I'm not capping them out. I love to see my little niggas on Hova. Like, what's up, cuz? I get it. What's up, nigga? Hova. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how some people feel like they gotta tell me what to do. It's like, it don't even be that, bro. I don't even go fuck if a nigga don't like me or not. He ain't gotta like me. I don't give a fuck. If I see you doing some bullshit, nigga, you from my hood. I ain't from you niggas' hood. I ain't get put on where you niggas is from. You niggas got put on my motherfucking hood, nigga. So I'm gonna tell you, nigga, how to conduct yourself over here. This is why niggas is fucked up and they don't understand it. Because they done lost sight on how to tell niggas how to conduct themselves. Hopefully, nigga, my big homies weren't playing with us. Nigga, this is my motherfucking hood, nigga. You niggas come from where I'm from. I was here first, so you niggas gonna act right. If not, get the fuck out of here. Go turn something else. But we don't conduct ourselves like that. And I'm just saying though, when we had that state of mind, bro, we could change the community. Because from there, when you niggas see and the little niggas that you grew up with, the little niggas that you raised, that little niggas that you fucking with, and the police fucking with them, you can't just drive by and let the police harass them. Hell no, I know, cuz. You ain't gonna just drive by and say fuck him. You ain't gonna just drive by and you ain't gonna see him doing something wrong. You ain't gonna see him holding a pistol and the handle showing. Then put your shirt down. You ain't gonna see him. This little shit that you gonna teach him, bro, within that. So that's why I say, man, don't ever be afraid to tell the younger kids something, bro. To tell the younger ones under us, bro. We really can save them more than what y'all think, man. They say the culture is fucked up. Man, you can't go get a gang of niggas from all type of different communities and try to teach them how to be righteous. You gotta start by telling them how to respect where they from first, bro. You disrespectful to yourself to go over there and antagonize these people and then not even prepare our homies and let our homies know that they coming back. That's disrespectful for someone to lose their life because your ignorance is disrespectful. Dead homies, you disrespectful to our community for go over there, hit them on that wall, and then come back and tell our homies, you disrespectful. Like, come on, bro. You disrespectful making a vlog and dissed everybody, and you expect for me to go on the internet and see your vlog because you a kid and I work every motherfucking day. It's disrespectful. On Hova, you supposed to be like, you know what, nigga, on Hova, nigga, hey, we made this vlog, we did that. We did the older homies, right? We out here with the older homies. Oh, we got the thing. Oh, we out here with the homies, nigga. Fuck you mean? We made that vlog, we made it hot. I'm over there protecting them. Fuck you mean? But these niggas is so scary. The older niggas are so fucking scary. And this ain't got shot at no old niggas, bro. I'm just talking about, what's up, Cash? What's up, my boy? What's up, my nigga, man? On Hova. Shout out to Cash Global TV, bro. Cash Rule Global TV on Hova. Nigga, your shit changed so much, nigga. Shout out to my boy, cousin, this motherfucker. But on Verge, like, we gotta stop being bitch-ass niggas, bro. And stop gatekeeping the game. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Cash, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something about my nigga Cash Global, Cash Rule Global TV, bro. That's my nigga, right? My nigga Cash, cuz. When I came in this game, bro, I asked Cash how to do all type of shit. Cash the first nigga, bro. That's why I got respect for Munchie. I got respect for Munchie way before that. But Munchie is the first one that see me doing my thing and try to help me, cuz. What he said, he did try to help me. It wasn't about no Gumby. From the beginning, you doing that? Mind you, I've been in the house with this nigga all the time, right? But I want to speak about how niggas really, I didn't know Cash, right? I know Gumby. I mean, I know Munchie. So it's expected for him to help me doing something that you successful on. I don't expect it, but he's not a weird nigga, so I know he gonna help me, whatever I want to do, right? But for Cash, me to meet Groove, and I was going the direction I was, and I didn't even really give a fuck about YouTube. He just seen the opportunity, nigga seen the chance, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this nigga on Hoover, bro. That nigga took the time out to show a nigga, to teach a nigga, hey, bro, you know about this? Things he telling me about, I'm going back and research. Thumbnail. I don't know nothing about that shit, bro. I didn't know nothing about no motherfucking YouTube. I didn't know nothing about no internet, none of that till I got on here. So then I start seeing, you feel me? That's how I know the influence. That's how I know, listen, bro. Hover, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, look. I know Groove personally, bro. Hover. One thing about Munchie, they can say what they want. Munchie know what I look like. Munchie seen me fight. Munchie blind now. He would never see what you niggas look like and how you niggas fight. He remember my squabble and Cub remember what I look like. So we have a good respect because Cub seen me with his eyes and reaction on how I push on shit. On Hoover, I make niggas stay on the bed. Nigga, don't get off the bunk. Dead homies, nigga, I'm on you. Don't even get off your bunk, nigga. GSB. Ask Cub, he know. Cuz no. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying to be tough, but I'm saying like we respect what it is. And I'm just saying though, for Cash and to come in this, for me to be in this space, and that nigga showed me the game and didn't try to withhold it. I'm mad at my older homies that be in the section seeing young niggas and turn their nose up and turn their face up because they feel like they can't teach them, cuz. I don't like that, cuz. On Hoover, that bothers me. It bothers me when they do that to niggas and I'm right there and they see me and they be like, what's up, bird? And I don't like that, cuz. And I see the younger homie, he greet me with love, and the big homie greet me with love, but they don't greet each other. I don't like that, cuz. On Hoover, I don't like that, bro. That shit bothers me, bro. And because, you know what bothers me? The little nigga not asking for nothing. He don't have to be a little nigga that just, he got everything in the world. He got, so I see nigga with, man, it's 5, 6 homies I can name right now, I seen, right? But they have potential so much to where I know I'm not the only one see it in them. Because if I see them all individually, I'm like, hey, bro, hey, do this, hey, bro, hey. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm giving them, hey, bro, know what you do? Hey, you be fly if you do this. I'm telling them, you be fly if you do this. Hey, you know what, you would be a nigga? Hey, you be better than me, bro, if you do this. So they pumped up by, all right, yeah, I would. Yeah, you would, bro. Hopefully you'll be way more low than me if you do this. I'm not trying to be better than you. I'm telling you how you could be better than me, nigga. Represent yourself right. On Hoover, keep that, getting your money, nigga. Don't let a nigga tell you what, none of that, bro. On Hoover, when you see something wrong, nip it in the bud. Nigga, nip everything in the bud, nigga. Don't ever walk away from a situation not handled. Don't walk away from a conversation that's unspoken, untalked about. None of that shit, bro. And they love that shit because they don't get that game. And this is just shit that niggas used to, I used to sit around with my older homies, bro, and they just sitting on the block drunk, shermed out, giving us game. Like, they was so faded and so high, they had no choice but to give us the game. So now I see people withholding. I'm like, bro, now I see why it's like that in the internet. So I'm telling people I'm looking at Sporty Face. Shout out to Sporty Face, cuz on Hoover, nigga. I never knew Sporty Face was Turtle. So I understand why Sporty Face is so mature and well equipped of a gang member, bro. I didn't know Sporty Face was Turtle, so I'm like, this nigga, he probably, I don't know, but I know the history of Turtle because I heard his name so many times and he's been so many in war battles with Hoovers and been in dorms and helped homies and kept it fair. You can't help but to hear who Turtle is from 40s, and that's Sporty Face. So now when I hear this man talk, I'm like, okay, that's why Sporty Face sounds so motherfucking mature and you know what I'm saying? And like on Hoover, like, because this is Turtle. I used to always say Turtle, I used to always think about Turtle as the type of nigga he is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a group, I always heard Turtle funny, group of niggas, he's done there with Red Bag, and he made a lot of niggas get fair ones. He made a lot of shit, when the tables turned, he made sure that game would remain. Nigga, he let everybody know the tables can turn. That's one thing about Cuz, because my crime, he told me that, and it came from Red Bang and Blu-ray, and it's just certain shit that I know that they got from him Oh, hopefully it's okay. He running the dorm right. Nah, bro, we can't do that to a nigga in court because these homies over there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he put my note. Who over there? We hearing about it. So that's how I know the cut was fair. That's why I respect Sporty Face on how he got on there and the shit he say. I don't respect him because he got on no jumper and just start talking. No. I respect him because he's actually, I did 12 years. I've been out 4 years. 16 years ago, he actually had the same mindset and was actually fair through his whole game. It's not a buster. Cuz gonna fight. He gonna set it. He gonna do all that. But he's not gonna allow you to be outnumbered and get fucked over. Like, nah, nigga, you a buster. Get up out of here. We beating you up. Your homie's gonna beat you up. But if you with the business, I ain't letting no weird shit happen to you. That's why I say it. And I only say that because I see how he made it through this successful and also put that good message out there to where can't nobody say they booted him in the ass, busted him, and none of that shit, cuz like niggas remain them, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And I like to see those who came from under that shit that still got hope, bro. They not no half horse and he not a half quarter horse in this fight, bro. He ain't tapped out and then trying to make everybody turn on the ones that still going. Like, nah, nigga, on hope it's, you know. But I don't know, like I say, it's shit bigger than just the set and the homies, bro. That shit come out for our community, our kids, everything. This shit come back from everything. Just giving up game, cuz. The game is not to be, everybody's looking for content. And I gave the example of the Power Rules because if you niggas was giving out real game, the Power Rules will have the spotlight right now. Because they did the most solid shit all year. They the only ones with the jail for Rico, stayed solid. And they I'm hearing that they all getting out or they all out. That's the type of shit niggas should start preaching, bro. Real niggas preach shit like that, cuz. Not how to fuck up and beat the system and get out of it, but just how to know, nigga, like, these people is not with us. They against us, nigga, at every state. So why is you niggas on the internet creating this shit? And a lot of, like, for real though, bro, it's real shit. I just want to see niggas come to the motherfucking and like, all right, nigga, I got a business. Who need a job? Talk about shit like that or brag on each other, pop it. Like, nigga, you ain't got no job, nigga. You ain't own nothing. How many, like, pop it on each other, like, if y'all niggas really game bangers and really about y'all bread, pop it. Nigga, like, nigga, hopefully when you tell your story about what you did, nigga, and all the shit, the gangster shit you did, talk about how you got yourself away from that shit and how, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did a lot of gangster shit, but at the end of the day, this is the lifestyle I'm living. I want to hear from niggas like that, bro. That's hope. I don't want to hear from no bitch-ass nigga sitting up in no motherfucker 50-50 yard or no bitch-ass nigga on EOP taking meds every day talking about some weird shit. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? When I had mental problems, I'm gonna holler at the Hoovers. You feel me? Nah, listen, bro. Listen. Hey, Smooth, tell me if I'm wrong, cuz, right? This real shit, right? Like, when we look at this internet, right? How many niggas you see in jail and you talk to them? How many niggas that got on this internet and gave you game about how to conduct a cell search? Or how to, not fuck a cell search, because you can't tell nigga where to hide nothing, right? How many niggas gave you game about the prepare for a cell search? How to see when they walking around at count time. How they act like they want everybody to go to yard but come hit your cell. How they look for curtains and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like little signs, like, or how they come 2, 3 in the morning, or you know what I'm saying, or like shit like that. Because I'm wondering, I'm like, damn, when I was in prison, hey, you know, not to brag on myself, but I was a nigga, bro, and I wasn't loud. I wasn't out there telling everybody my business, but it's just like certain police didn't like me, bro, because it wasn't no buy-in with me. Like it wasn't no. You got to write up, we could drop this. No, it wasn't no, you just be nice to, no. I'm getting a write-up for everything I'm doing. I'm fucking up, hit myself, fuck you, I'm going to buy another phone. I go to family visits. I go to regular visits. Like, I've been going to family visits 2012. I got out 2021. Ain't nothing y'all can really do. On hope, take the visits. Okay, I'm going to go to the hole, get out, get them back. But I'm going family visits. So it don't really matter. And I'm out there getting it, bitch getting back in line, bringing it again. Like, it didn't really matter. Like, on hope. So I only said it to say, like, these niggas don't give up game about how to survive, bro. They don't tell you how many times they gotta open their ass when they go to visiting. I don't never hear nobody be on the yard talking about they ran into an old nigga, bro. Like, yeah, like the watchtower, the keys, though. Hey, look, they don't talk about how the Mexicans be up all night and they go, squad on the yard, squad. They don't talk about, walking on the Tila. They don't talk about gang, bro, in prison. So I'm disappointed for these niggas to talk about all day how they got their ass whooped out. If you gonna talk about how you got whooped out and you did that, talk about your integrity. Talk about how you could have changed the situation. Because I seen a lot of niggas tap out and do the shit they do because they panicked and they got scared. You know what I'm saying? I heard you said situation with your shit, right? Do you know on the yards, a lot of niggas be like that? And the reason why it calls because in prison yards, a lot of niggas gotta really be they self, bro. You gotta be a person every day. You gotta have integrity. That's what I'm saying. Like, we could talk about gangbanging all day, right? We know what a nigga do when a nigga feel disrespected and they high and they trying to redeem themselves, right? But niggas in jail don't talk about how to conduct yourself daily. How to shut the fuck up. How to mind your business, right? How a nigga will fake get you. Nigga, this how a nigga get you some bullshit. I did this example yesterday. They come tell you like this, hey Bird, you heard about the homie, let's say the homie name, let's say the homie name is let's say Bullock. I'm gonna give a bullshit name. You heard about Bullock? You know what he did? You laying in your cell on your phone, ain't tripping on nothing. Yeah, that nigga Bullock did over there. He owed the white boys and shit. The white boy tripping right now. You know, I don't know what the homie's talking about, but you know, we tired of his shit. I'm tired of him. Well, you tired of him too? Yeah, that nigga. Now you didn't imputed yourself and said some bullshit, and how you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You didn't impute it on what he said. Now you done signed yourself up to get the nigga. Oh yeah, y'all gonna get him? Oh yeah, we own that nigga. Oh